Hello everyone! Today I'm going to talk about the differences between my 2016 student planner and my 2017 student planner from Plum Paper. The cover customization hasn't really changed, well, it changed a little bit over the time span of May whenever I ordered this one and the end of November whenever I ordered this one. So their customization is much more intricate now, and there are quite a lot more cover designs that you can choose from. Whenever I ordered here, there was only a handful of different designs that you can choose from, and maybe only a handful of colors of each design, or even just one color of each design, and now there's like multiples of each design you can get color-wise. One of the biggest wear and tear problems that I've seen with my Plum Paper student planner was the cover, and as you can you might be able to see the ink or whatever they used to print the design on has faded, because this was much darker when I got it. It was all like about this color, and so it's faded, and it kind of looks like it's got water damage to it, and even the clear screen, the clear plastic coating thing, I can't tell if you can see it on the camera, but it has like some dirt or something that I've washed and washed and washed and it won't come off. So I don't know if they changed that with this one. I guess I'll find out whenever I'm done at the end of the semester with this one and see if the same thing kind of happens. I wonder. Even the back looks like that too, and so much so that like you can see there's some like bleeding of the color right here. So it still looks fine. Obviously, I think it looks fine still, but it was a little unnerving, and I had heard of people who had left theirs outside and the cover warped. So I don't know, I never left it outside or anything like that, or let the sun get to it, so I don't know why it did that. It's been in my backpack, unless maybe whenever it rained, the rainwater, I don't know, or the moisture in the air. But so one of the big differences between these two is this page. So as I said, whenever I did my unboxing, this page was very different. So as you can see, this one, boxy colors that match the colors of the tabs, and this one is just basic, and I think a lot cleaner than this one is. Now the new thing in this one is the special dates. So after the perpetual calendar here, it just goes straight into July, but this one you get the perpetual calendar, the special dates calendar, and then the ideas, plans, and goals section. So that's a new addition into it, which is really nice. I like it because then you can do full year planning and everything without having to waste papers back here. And then, you know, it has the notes page, which is a little bit different than the last one. This one just says notes. It's a lot cleaner, and this one had like a tiny little diagonal design on the bottom. As you can see, I didn't use it, so I probably won't end up using this one either. Now, one thing that you could probably tell the difference between these two is this coil is much bigger than this one, and that's because I got the notes section in this one and got a to-do list section in this one, so it's not as thick as the notes section is, which is, it's okay considering that I wanted the notes section, I wanted all the paper. So as you can see, we have the same setup here. You have The setup is the same, where you have your highlights and then the notes page. The notes is just a little different, but it still says the same thing here. So there's that. And I think I mentioned before the difference in the calendars for the month. As you can see, even here in the top, you have a little bit of a difference here. You have a big difference here in the design. And then over here is a lot different because in this one you didn't have next month's calendar, but you had two of these little things. So this one, having just one is perfectly fine for me. I didn't use the other one, as you can see. So it works very well. I like the design of this one much better than this one. So, and then we look at the weekly page, and this is a little different. This is all the same. You still have the calendar, which is just a little differently designed. This one matches much better with the rest of the design of the planner. Then instead of it saying weekly checklist, it's now just blank, so you can write down what it is. But you still have, as you can't see on that one, but it still says quizzes and tests right there. And then you still have the notes page, the little notes section right there. And then of course at the end of each month there is one note page, and I have the to-do list spread throughout in this one, while on this one I had extra notes page, I had a bills page, a checklist, and those were the additions that I got and on that one, and then the to-do list in the back. But as you can see, I used it for 4 weeks and I forgot it was back here, and I ended up using, let's see if I can find it. I ended up using these little sticky notes for my to-do lists for each week because I could put it right there and I wasn't forgetting anything. It was so much easier than having the to-do list in the back. And I ended up doing both. I had the to-do list in the back, and then I had the to-do list for here. And then as it got longer in the semester, I had my to-do list here, and I don't know, I ended up not using it, so I decided for this semester I would use it. I decided this semester I would use the to-do list, but I would put it at the end of each month. That gave me one to-do list for each week, and then extra to-do list for other things like my senior show and any big projects that I was working on or anything that I needed to get done. So in January, my to-do list will most likely be, my extra to-do list will probably be getting school stuff ready, like buying new school supplies and setting up this planner. My senior show will definitely be one still, and that'll probably go on in each month until I have my senior show. And then I'll probably have like things I need to pick up or whatever, along with the weeks that I have for school this in January, which I only have, like, I start school on the 17th, so I only have 2 full weeks and like a half a week because I only have school on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I have half of a week here. So that to-do list will probably go in both months or something. I haven't decided yet, but the colors are different hues, of course, because we have like more greens and blues ending in the purple, which is a little bit lighter than January's purple. So we have the December that goes in, and then it goes from these nice greens and blues into purples, pinks, and these oranges, which I really actually love the colors, and I'm pretty sure that the colors are the same from last year. But again, I got the 6 months, so I only know what was going on from July to December. So, and then one difference that from the very first page and even the last page, and I'm going to show you the last because I have sticky notes on the front one of this, is there's a design on the front and the back cover now on the inside, and it used to just be white. So there's that. And then this still looks basically the same. You still have, the difference is there's no design on the top and bottom like there is here, over here. This is just a little bit different with the design, which makes it sleek and clean and makes it look like the rest of it again. I haven't written my name in it, but the lines on this one is just plain lines. This one was dotted. You still have the website, but I don't know, I feel like this might be just a little bit cleaner looking design-wise. So overall, the wear and tear of this one was pretty decent, and I threw this thing all over the place. The coils held up, none of the pages ripped out. The only big problem that I would say was the design on the cover bleeding, and like the pocket held up, and I kept a bunch of stickers in it, but like the cover got a little dirty, but that's to be expected. But otherwise, like, it held up really nicely, and the paper quality is exactly the same, and honestly it might feel a little bit smoother in the newer one, but still this planner held up really well, and that's the reason that I got a Plum Paper again for this semester, and this is my last semester. So if you enjoyed this video, this little look between the differences between the old planner and the new planner, give the video a thumbs up. If you want to see more planner videos with me, here in a couple weeks I will have a planner video on setting up this planner before I get my syllabuses and then after I get my syllabus. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss, and thanks for watching. Bye!